Alright, the mic's working. This is the first time I'm using my PlayStation 5 to create a clip. The first thing I did, well, I went on Coaster Planet and checked out the Speedway, and I'm going to do some more work on that later. But today's Wednesday, so it's Warship Wednesday, and I'm going out with some of my cruisers. I picked a cruiser line this week, and we started out with a Tier 2. Yeah, okay. This is a basic brawl match. Usually the first two or three tiers is nothing but a shootout. And the best thing to kind of try and do is maneuver your ship so you're not taking as many hits while at the same time providing damage, and because it's kind of just whittling the enemy ships down to the point that they go down. And right here, what I'm doing is I've noticed that our place is over there to the right. I figured if I could go over there and kind of hang out there, it'll help prevent them from coming to trying to capture our spot that's already ours. Well, no, that was the match. See, now if I look at the mini map, I figured that's one of the places they'd be coming down to. So I came over to help the destroyers and stuff on my team over here to provide a little bit of gun support for them while they go in and mess with the maybe a little bit slower ships, harder for them to get their guns on the little destroyers. So I kind of start aiming at them right off the bat and trying to damage and take them off the map before they can do more damage to our battleships and cruisers. See, some cruisers have torps though, so if they get in close, you get them with torps. Battleships, you don't have. I think there's maybe one or two ships out there that have torpedoes, and even then, you got to make sure that you got enough distance before the torps have time enough to charge up. And this is my Charleston. This is a premium ship, if I'm not mistaken. I spent a little bit of gold. I'm gonna over on World of Tanks. Trying to give Jazzy Jazz and Jesse a makeover, and it costs money. So, I kind of put some money that I got for Christmas stuff over there, and I'm trying to work towards getting somebody for Jazzy Jazz. I already have Jesse, and the one I used for Jesse, I was able to use silver on it. So Jesse is now tank. My M50, plus she's also running the Blitzen on the World War II side. But I'm having a little fun. This kind of, like I said, it's a brawl, it's a shootout. It's who can get your gun on faster and who can bring the ships down faster than the other side. And like I said, at the moment, I'm going in on this here site here to help our points, because if I'm capturing, see it says defend, so now we're defending this spot as well as trying to capture it, and that changes the points up on top, because you get points for capturing, you get points for defending, you get points for uh, uh, destroying and stuff like that. So it does have an effect on the game. Right now we got them we're at 300 some points, and they're at two, and that's where the capturing comes in. As you sit there and capture, and once we hold that capture point, that also gives us points. But for the most part, it's kind of annihilation. It's you take out the last ship, down to the last ship, and then you play. I think. I'm not mistaken. Do we capture both of them here? I know, because I'm trying to capture one down here. We have a ship up there trying to capture their place there. That was their capture point. As you can see, it's starting to churn blue, which means one of our ships is on there trying to capture. Well, they only have 3 ships left, and so once I capture this point here, which adds to our points. See, well, now we have all 3 of them, and we're still working on the 4th one. This here map has 4 capture points, and now I'm going to work on trying to go after this carrier. I see their carrier out there. And then when I look to the left, I see our carrier coming up. So he's coming out to help. Now I was talking about destroyers and how vicious they can be, how dangerous they are. And I also talked about carrier secondaries. And we'll show you here in a minute what a carrier secondary can do. See, there's that little destroyer off there to the left. That's on my team here. Don't have much health left. There's just a sliver of health. But that little destroyer can do a lot of damage to that carrier if you do it right. And it's like I was saying before, don't get in too close. Carrier secondaries can take you down. And right now, if you look at the little markers, the airplane markers, you got the little red one, and there's the orange one and stuff like that. That's showing where the aircraft are coming in at. And their carriers sending their aircraft at me. And that's why I'm weaving and ducking and dodging so they can't get a good lock on me with the reticle. And I avoid them shooting me with their aircraft. I don't need them coming in. See, there he is. There's the carrier. Hey, we're racing to get to this other carrier. I figured I should have went over and helped out with that other cruiser first. But I thought they had it. I thought they had that in the bag. Because we have one, two, oh, we got a few of our ships left, but we're losing them too. They're down to two. There's the carrier. And like I said, you don't want to get in too close. The carrier is one of those where you want to set off in a distance and just keep lobbing shells into it, because their only weapon is the aircraft. So for two or three ships doing this, they can only attack one ship at a time, while the other two can do the damage. You get in close, and the secondaries can take you down. I've seen it happen. I've done it to a destroyer before. They're trying to get in at me. And what they're trying to do is get in close enough and do a swing and drop the torps and get a good torp run, but it doesn't work when you got a sliver of life left and their secondaries. There we go. All right, we hit them. So we got the mark now. We hit that carrier. And I'm coming in. I'm trying to get closer, trying to close the distance. But like I was saying, I'm a cruiser. I can sit off in a distance. They can't touch me unless they come at me with aircraft. And then if you have two or three ships sitting in the same spot, if they come at you with aircraft, you all use your AA at the same time, and you can decimate an aircraft's flight. That's why I kind of go after one or two ships instead of going after a big group of them, because they all can launch AA at you, and I've lost flights that way. There, we got a hit. Another hit on the carrier deck. What I'm trying to do is set it on fire. That's why I'm using HE on this wooden deck. I don't know, is it wooden deck? But I'm not sure what their carrier that is. Can't see it. The Rhine. That's a Rhine, I think. That's a German line carrier. Tier 3, I do believe. And I'm using HE to set fires on to start the damage going down. Look, it's taking a bitch to take this carrier down. It's not that easy. And they're shooting at it from the left there. Missed. But I fired. There it is. I set a fire. I incapacitated the carrier. That means I slowed it down. And it's, instead of speeding away, it can't get away now. AA carriers have a tendency to run for the border and then get stuck on the border. And that's kind of what I tried to prevent when I'm driving mine. I'm trying to point the carrier in a direction where it's not going to run into anything, so that by the time I get back, I can control the direction if I have to. And there's fires. We got fires set on board. Yes, sir. And there's ribbons and there's awards for that, for the number. You set so many fires in the game, and sometimes it's a total. It's like, okay, well, over maybe 10 games, you were able to set 5. I think there's awards and stuff for that, different missions and stuff. So, and a lot of that stuff comes as you play. I know there's individuals out there that's what they do. They'll go through and they'll accomplish all those, and it helps you build up your. See what I did? I'm at 0 speed. I stopped. I wasn't getting any closer, and I'll show you why here in a minute. See, they can't touch me with their secondaries. The only thing they can hit me with is planes, and right now that little bugger is running. And if you're running and you're maneuvering your carrier, you can't fly your aircraft. So I don't know how the AI does it because I see aircraft in the air. They could be returning to their carrier once they. Ooh, look and see what a. I'm sorry, fella. That they just took out the destroyer, and now there's just two of us up against the carrier. And that's why I'm sitting where I'm sitting. I'm not getting any closer because I can just lob shells at it, and he can't touch me out here. The only thing he can touch me is with aircraft. So now the choice is hit me with their aircraft to go after the other ship that's launching aircraft at the same time too. You can see it going in. They shot one down. He just dropped torps. Torps are going in. See it? It's real. I just noticed that our ship just threw some torps into it. All right, good job, everybody. And that's, like I said, it's just me and a carrier now. That little destroyer got destroyed by it. See, it's still burning there. Poor thing. Should go over and see if we can save the crew. Somebody will do that. They pick up the crew. They tow the ship back. Ooh, sorry, little baby. Jazzy's here, my little kitten. She's sleeping. I just bumped her. Sorry. But that's how you do it. I think I even say that in there somewhere. Not trying, but it was a team effort. I wasn't the only one. You know, the whole team. Oh, look at that! I love it, and we're doing some damage. And the thing with his carrier there too, its aircraft going after his aircraft or his carrier. The fighter wing will help take down his aircraft. That aircraft carrier. All right, we zoomed in for a little bit of closer look and see some of the damage we do. Much less it can do, and there is nobody to help the carrier, so we just keep pummeling it. There it goes, and that's how you take a carrier down. And this is script from ELE Studio in Sons Phyled and OelGrez's. Thank you for watching. Thank you for following. And this has been an ELE Studio in Sons production. Thank you for watching. Happy holidays. All right, good job, everybody. Go ahead and post this.